Hey everyone, it's Stella Grizont with Work Happier Weekly, and today I'm here to help you talk about or help you think about how to change an aspect of your personality for the better. So, FYI, this is the third time I'm going on Facebook Live to do this video, and I hope it doesn't cut out. But I'm gonna keep trying and I'm gonna keep going. So if you're tuning in and it's blanking out, I'll keep trying to get here. So anyway, so I just got back from the beach from a little mini beach vacation, which is why I'm still rocking my red hoops. And I I was in we were in our hotel room and our friends came to our hotel room and they noticed our suitcase and how it was like neatly packed, and we had these things called packing cubes, which I absolutely adore, and everything looked like really tidy, kind of like what is that Instagram page that I love? It's like organizing heaven. Anyway, so I'm still thinking about that Instagram page. Our friends were like, hey, like, oh my God, your suitcase looks so nicely packed and organized. And cue the music, cue the parting of the clouds. I just felt like, oh my God, I have arrived. So just so you know, I have always wanted to be that person, that super organized person, the one who is best friends with her label maker. That was never me before. And I just always wanted to have that perfectly organized pantry and have a place for everything and have a super clean countertop. But that was always a challenge for me. And when my friends remarked how beautifully packed my suitcase was, it felt like I had made it and I had finally cracked some code within me to arrive at this level of organization. And so I do feel like I've made so much progress. And so that's what inspired today's video and post. So we're always trying to improve some aspect of ourselves, right? It's not that we're trying to deny who we really are. It's that who we really are is sometimes buried underneath a bunch of crap or false beliefs or just a bunch of bad luck or circumstances. And so if there's an aspect of you that you would like to shift, then this is what we're going to get into today. So, the first thing I think that's most important is for you to get clear on how is it that you want to be different. So for me, one of the aspects that I wanted to change was to be more organized. And what I want you to think about is not just what do you want to stop feeling like or stop being like, but actually, what do you want to move towards? What do you want to embody? Oftentimes it's easier for us to know what we don't want versus what we do want. And so the more you focus on what you don't want, the more you're going to just kind of probably keep experiencing that, because what we focus on expands. And so what I want you to focus on is, what do you want to move towards, which is often a very different direction. Escaping the bad stuff is not the same thing as moving towards the good stuff. And so what I'd like you to do is articulate for yourself, how is it that you'd like to be? If you're not sure, I have the vision generator, which you guys, if you haven't already done this and you've been watching these videos, I mean, I don't know what's up, but you got to do this thing. And it's free and it's one of my most valuable tools. So go to visiongenerator.com to download that. So once you're clear on how you want to be, so just let's say for the purpose of this video, just choose one aspect. Hey, you guys. And then what I'd like you to do is identify someone in your life, and it can be someone you know, or it could be someone you follow online, or someone at work, or someone in the public sphere, maybe a celebrity or an athlete or a politician or even someone from the past. And I want you to think about this person, and if you can interact with them or research them, to get to know what were their tips and tricks? How did they go about becoming this way? So for me, I actually got the tip for packing cubes. I know this is like such a silly example, but it's really meaningful for me, from one of my best friends, Lisa. Lisa is the epitome of like clutter-free, clean, organized living. And what I noticed when we go on trips together, I'd see her having these packing cubes and they're amazing. And she just, everything felt so clean and organized. And so I was like, oh, I'm going to do that too. And so while Lisa is naturally maybe more inclined to be organized, or tidy than I am, she still uses tools to help her be that way. So while you may think some of the people you admire are just that way, they work at it and they use tools or tips and tricks, or information to help them be that way even more. So be curious and ask them, what do you use to be this way? If someone that you admire is, let's say, an effective communicator, ask them, where did they learn how to be so direct and kind in the same way? If there's someone that you admire that's really creative, ask them what they do to get in the zone. So ask questions and be creative with this person. So that's step number 2. Step number 3 is to accept help and to not feel like you're in this all alone. So it may not be from that person you admire, it may be from a family member, a friend, or you may want to seek out support from a coach or a mentor or a colleague at work. For example, for me, what really took my organization to the next level was my sister-in-law. She is like an organizing, I call her beast, an organizing beast. I mean, last year she came and visited us for a whole week, and she just took a look at my pantry, and I was really embarrassed. And she wanted to start organizing, and I really thought to myself, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't, you know, she's here to just relax. And I don't want her to feel like she has to fix all this. And I felt all sorts of shame about how it wasn't perfect. And I resisted accepting her help. Meanwhile, what I didn't realize is that this was the best thing she could have done, for herself. Even when she left our house, she felt super productive. She felt like she made a difference for us. It meant so much, and we had so much fun. And now I have systems in place so that I don't really need her to do any more to the pantry, although she still tidies up whenever she visits. But the system is there. And now I feel like I am organized. I am the kind of person that I aspire to be, but I couldn't have done it alone. I couldn't have done it without my sister-in-law Anya's support and really just doing it. And I never imagined that this would be like fun for her because I so dreaded doing it. But what you have to realize is that the thing that really stresses you out or that you don't like about yourself, there's probably someone who really loves doing that stuff. And so you might want to seek them out. Or maybe there's someone in your life who's already offered help, already offered to help you maybe create that online dating profile or practice interviewing for your next exciting job opportunity, or who wants to help you write out your next deck or rehearse it. There's probably someone who's already offered you a hand, but maybe you felt too ashamed, like I did, to get that support. Just take it. Oh my God, is it going to make your life so much easier? And it's going to feel so great for this other person to support you. So those are my tips, you guys. The main takeaway for me is I'm always really good at getting help, and growing when it comes to my professional development, when it comes to my well-being. And so I've got a whole squad of support system when it comes to all of that. But when it came to my pantry or when it came to my closet, I didn't have the resources and I felt such dread thinking about doing that and worrying about are they always going to be this way? Am I always going to feel like things are just haphazardly thrown in there? And the key is that I didn't have to do this alone, and that it all came together because I just allowed the support in, and I got clear on how I wanted to be. And as I noticed the resources showing up, I said yes to them. So, and I got inspiration from those around me. So I want you to just think about, like, maybe there's a part of you that you're not really, that you're ready to shift. You're ready to grow. You're ready to push away all those cobwebs that are kind of keeping you locked into this icky place. There's resources all around you to support you. And so just be willing to say yes to those. I hope this helps. I don't know. What do you guys think? This was kind of an off the cuff idea, but I just, when I got that compliment about how I'm so organized, I felt like I've arrived and that I really witnessed myself changing. And I know you can also change in whatever small or big ways you're seeking. So, with that, if you like this video, give it a like, give it a share to anyone who could use it. And I hope you guys all have a great night. And I'll be back with you next week. And then, in terms of the stuff that's coming up, let's see. Well, I was speaking last week at a conference the Welcoa Summit, and there were over 800 well-being professionals there, and I know they recorded it. So I don't know if that's going to be made public or not, but if it will be, I will share that with you. And also, I will be doing some more corporate engagements throughout this month, but that's not open for the public. I'll be doing another Happify seminar webinar this fall, and I'll let you guys know when that's out and available. But that's it. I'll keep you guys posted on anything else. And of course, please subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss any of these videos. And you can also subscribe to my newsletter on whoopa.com so you get all my tips and updates and all of that. All right. Have a great night. And thanks so much for watching this Work Happier Weekly. Here's to you loving where you spend most of your waking hours at work. Bye.